Good evening and
welcome to tonight's episode of News at 6 on UHAS TV. My name is Felicity. Coming up shortly in tonight's bulletin.
The regular first year student matriculation ceremony will be held finally on Saturday, February 17, 2024. We will also be bringing you the details of the proceedings of the UHAS SRC First Parliamentary Sitting for the 2023-2024 academic year. The Success Africa Foundation, in partnership with Life Group and the University of Health and Allied Science, presents the 2024 edition of the Success Africa Summit. We will also be sharing details of the cleanup exercise in Hohoi. And an exciting update, Professor Kofi Enyedohun launched 2 books today. Adequate preparations for the matriculation ceremony for regular first-year students have been made, and the ceremony will finally take place on Saturday, February 17, 2024, after being postponed from the 3rd of February. The ceremony is to formally usher first-year students into the academic year as junior members of the University of Health and Allied Sciences. The event will commence at exactly 9 a.m. at the City Auditorium of the main campus, Sokode. Academic year happened on Saturday, February 10, 2023, at Lecture Hall CO3 Trafalgar. Some key events that took place included the election and swearing-in of new members of Parliament, Mr. Adu Emmanuel Etia as the new Chief Justice, and Ms. Mary Gamon as the new Speaker of Parliament, to serve under the Fadil Mohammed-led administration of the SRC. There was live coverage of the event by UHAS-based TV. A 2024 edition of Success Summit Africa has been scheduled to take place on February 17, 2023. The event is being put together by the Success Africa Foundation in partnership with the Life Group and the University of Health and Allied Sciences. The one-day event is themed The Next Level. Will start at 11 a.m. at the City Auditorium of the main campus, Sokede. Buses will be provided to convey students to and from the venue, as well as cash prizes and other souvenirs to be won during the program. We will be speaking to a rep in the studio. Stay tuned. Can you introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yeah, hello, and thanks for having me. My name is Luis Nyako, and I happen to be the project lead for Success Africa Foundation.
Okay, thank you, Luis. About tomorrow's program, what should UHAS students be expecting?
All right, for Success Africa, for what we've been able to do over the years, in the span of 16 years, well, this year happens to be our 17th edition. We're actually tailoring this conference into 4 segments: leadership, entrepreneurship, opportunity to start working whilst you're on campus, and also a platform for mentorship.
Oh, okay, that's really nice. And what are the prizes that will be awarded to students who participate in this?
All right, so our conference has always been very exciting, aside it being very educative. So right from 2nd of February, which we began from the University of Education, Winneba, a student or a lucky participant got to win a brand new laptop, and others also got the chance to also win some cash prizes from our partners and our sponsors. That is GCB and EcoBank. And also we have IBS, who's also coming on board to give out scholarships to students who are willing to further their education. That's when they are done with their degrees. Oh. So we are looking forward to UMAT, a lot of cash prizes to be won, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 Ghana cedis, and it's just very simple. Do you know that just by clapping your hands alone, you stand a chance in winning a cash prize? Yes, okay. So with your smile like this, sitting in the auditorium, it will be very much easy walking away with some cash prize for yourself.
Oh, laptop, for instance.
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay. Then I think I'll make it a point to come to be able to acquire some of the prizes. You have to. I'll
be looking forward to see you.
All right. Thank you, Lois, for having us.
I'm very much grateful. So I'm looking forward to receive each and every participant. Every student should try as much as possible to make way to attend tomorrow's event. It's free for every student. Okay. All you have to do is just to make your way. Buses will also be available to convey all interested students to the venue and back. And also, refreshment will be served to everyone.
Okay. Thank you. See you next time.
Thank you very much.
Containing poems written in the Ewe dialect, namely Ghanaian and Akpakple, today, Friday, February 16th, at the Kofi Enyedomo Auditorium, Trafalgar. During the lunch, he stated that these 2 books are being translated into English and will be available as hard copies as well as audiobooks, while emphasizing the need to speak the various Ghanaian languages. The students of the Fred Binka School of Public Health in Hohoi engaged in a cleanup exercise on campus organized by the provincial SLC's executives following the recent strike action of the Tertiary Education Workers Union of Ghana. My colleague Edwin is the UHAS-based TV correspondent for Hohoi. He filed a report concerning the cleanup exercise. Let's take a look.
Came to announce in our class yesterday, the evening, that cohort 9 and cohort 10 should be around to come and help in the cleaning of the washrooms, the classrooms, and around. And I'm so glad to see him also around to help and supervise everything that is ongoing to make sure that the campus is very clean. I want us to hear from him. Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning.
Please, how are you doing?
I'm good, please. How are you too?
I'm also fine. So what would you say as you came, the people that came around, everything that you see, what would you say about it?
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to appreciate the very few people that came around to help. In fact, they have been very wonderful in helping clean the campus, the washroom, everything at all. I'm very much grateful, but as you all know, the turn-up is very, very, very low. We have very, very few people coming out to come and support this cleanup exercise. So we hope that the subsequent exercises that will be organized, that people would patronize this and people would come so that we can all do it together to ensure that our campus is clean.
Yeah, indeed, the turn-up was very low, but as you said, the subsequent exercises, since tertiary education workers union have not resumed to their posts, we will still make sure that our campus will be clean. Thank you, Mr. President, for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Provincial Financial Secretary around, Mr. Solomon Abumabe.
Treasurer.
She said treasurer. So provincial treasurer around. Mr. Abumabe, please, how are you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm very fine. You should have been on your bed right now because the weekend was very stressful and yesterday too. But seeing you here, I'm very pleased with that thing. What do you see about whatever thing that is going on here?
Yeah, to be honest, I needed to be on bed by now, but service to humanity. We've signed up for this, so we have to be here to ensure that everything is intact. Yeah, that's why we are here, trying to make the environment clean.
Okay, so saying you sign up for this, I could see that there are other executives who are not here. What do you see about that?
Okay, so other executives that are not here, maybe, some of them asked for permission, some of them are having class this morning, and also some of them, some of them are having classes, and some of them too, they are not part. We did it on a cohort basis. Some of them, today is for cohort 9 and cohort 10. So some of them too are not part.
To get the understanding from what you are saying, you've divided the executives into two. Those who supervise this division, that's for cohort 9 and cohort 10. And those who, God willing, Thursday, will supervise cohort 11 and cohort 12. Oh, that's very, really nice. So as you all can see and you can hear, maybe you are not seeing any executive over here. It's because the person has been placed on duty for other time. That's during Thursday. We'll see them around and we'll make sure we bring you the coverage. Please, thank you for. Good morning, Mr. Fatao.
Good morning, Honorable.
Please, how are you doing?
I'm doing so good.
Okay. I'm fine. I'm here with the FISA Financial Treasurer or Financial Secretary or Treasurer, as said, FISA Treasurer. Please, how has it been? Which time did you even arrive, and how do you say about the turnout, the people around, and the cleaning exercise itself? Do you think it's a good initiative by the SRC to make sure the campus looks tidy, or what do you say?
As the saying goes, cleanliness is next to godliness.
Okay.
And as we believers, students, and even we the health students, I think health should be our priority. So I think when we went to the school officer and he made mention of we and the SRC coming together to make our campus clean, I think it was a very nice thing. So we took it upon ourselves, led by the SRC president and some other executives. So we came, I think most of us couldn't come early. Let me say the turn-up is not encouraging, but going forward, students, we are still pleading on them, and I think we will intensify our publicity. So for the turn-up is somehow, but anyway, we thank God for some of our members turning out for this cleanup. It is a nice initiative.
Okay, it looks like you are the only FISA executive I'm seeing around. What do you say about the rest?
Yes, I think it's unfortunate that I'm the only person here, but I think tomorrow going, or is it Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
My other executive will also come and then supervise the other students who will come. The other students, I think in cohort 9 and cohort 11 and 12. Okay. So unfortunately, we don't have any executive in those two cohorts.
Okay.
So they will come and then also supervise your others.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
God bless you. That's right. To you all, I'm here with the president. He came to announce in our class yesterday, the evening, that cohort 9 and cohort 10 should be around to come and help in the cleaning of the washrooms, the classrooms, and around. And I'm so glad to see him also around to help and supervise everything that is ongoing to make sure that the campus is very clean. I want us to hear from him. Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning.
Please, how are you doing?
I'm good, please. How are you too?
I'm also fine. I'm also fine. So, what would you say as you came, the people that came around, everything that you see? What would you say about it?
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to appreciate the very few people that came around to help. In fact, they have been very wonderful in helping clean the campus, the washroom, everything at all. I'm very much grateful. But as you all know, the turn-up is very, very, very low. We have very, very few people coming out to come and support this cleanup exercise. So we hope that the subsequent exercises that will be organized, that people would patronize and people would come so that we can all do it together to ensure that our campus is clean.
Yeah, indeed, the turn-up was very low, but as you said, the subsequent exercises, since Tertiary Education Workers Union have not resumed to their posts, we will still make sure that our campus will be clean. Thank you, Mr. President, for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Provincial Financial Secretary around, Mr. Solomon Abumabe. That's one. Solomon.
Media platforms for breaking news and more exciting videos. And don't forget to like, share and leave a comment. Have a good evening. I'm Felicity and thank you for watching.